Wolves, Premier League, it's really tight. That top 4 race, top 5 race, you know, between ourselves, Liverpool, Manchester United, obviously Villa just lost. Maybe they can get dragged back into it. I fully expect them to get dragged back into it, to be honest. That is going to be a real fight between those teams, and you don't want to not take full advantage of this period of fixtures that we have with the Leeds, with the Wolves, because when you look at the fixtures towards the end of the season, it's going to get really difficult again, which I'm looking forward to. Yeah. But I want to look forward to that period with maximum points in this period, with maybe a buffer if we can, or at least make sure that we're in a good position. We're not chasing.
So looking at that top 4 race, that's the aim, right?
Top 4, top 5. It looks almost inevitable again that England are going to get those 5 places because of how well we've done in European competitions.
And also, we could do with a statement win. You know, I think in the Premier League, why not go and really put out... I mean, it's difficult to make a statement against Wolves, but go out and win comfortably and convincingly. Go and show...
Clean sheet would be nice.
Yeah, go and get a clean sheet. Go and win the game first half, second half. Consistency throughout the game. Good performances. Get goals, you know, get confidence that you can take for the rest of the season. Don't make this game a game that we're talking about, we got the 3 points, but the performance wasn't that good. And we're still questioning this team as to whether they can go on a run of consistency and really shore up the Champions League spot in the league. Make this a game where we don't really have to have that discussion, because it shouldn't be a discussion after that game.
Crystal Palace away, first 15, 20 minutes up until the goal, a bit iffy. And then when they went down to 10 men, that last 10 minutes, I felt that we let the game slip a little bit. So we are still a little bit fragile at times, a bit too fragile for my liking.
Well, let's give Liam Rosenior his flowers, though.
Yeah.
Because he is the 4th English manager to win his first 3 Premier League games. Yep. And then obviously Carrick did as well. Less than 24 hours later. But let's just celebrate Liam Rosenior for now. Do you think that achievement's gone under the radar a little bit?
Possibly. I mean, it's how many English managers do get chances in the Premier League now. I mean, one of them, Sam Allardyce, I seem to, and Craig Shakespeare.
Yeah.
You know, at Leicester. Yeah. I mean, that's. I mean, you would have thought that there'd be an English manager. You know, Mark Hughes would have done it at some stage. You would have thought Steve Bruce would have done it at some stage. But anyway, well done him. Yeah. Well done. It's a tough job, this Chelsea manager.
Yeah.
As a lot of managers have found out, as we know as fans, right?
Yeah.
It's not an easy job, but to come in and do that. It couldn't have gone any better, other than the Arsenal game aside. Results, some of the performances during periods of the game will need to be much better. Palace, first 15, last 15. But largely, well done him.
Yeah, it's difficult. He's coming into a team that they're playing twice a week. There's no rest. There's not much time for him to really work on things that maybe he wants to nail into the tactical side, the systematic side. He's just got to kind of go with the momentum, go with the flow, go game to game. And they're high-pressurised, high-stakes games as well. It's not like, you know, Chelsea are dwindling in 12th and they've sacked their manager and we're preparing for next season. We are right in the thick of what is crucial for our campaign, which is Champions League qualification and the Cups. And on top of that, it's a transfer window and it's open. So there's probably a couple of unsettled players in there as well that he's having to have a word with behind the scenes and have a conversation with. So to have to do all of those moving pieces and moving parts, I think he's done very well.
He hasn't changed a lot, has he?
No.
You know, the formation of the team is identical to Maresca. I mean, if you didn't know and you watched that Chelsea play, you could be forgiven for thinking that Maresca was still in the bench.
Yeah, gusto inverted.
Because there's not a huge amount of changes that are going on, but, you know, in some ways, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And, you know, Matisse right. Whenever a managerial change comes in, not take Chelsea away from this because that doesn't always fit, but more often than not, you walk into a club that's distressed. You walk into a club that's struggling. Results, performances are not to the level they expect. And you can maybe make that argument over Christmas that we weren't good enough. Yeah. And then Maresca fell out with what he said, whatever he said. Mm-hmm. But he's come in to a side that's in the Carabao Cup semi-final, still in the FA Cup, still in the Champions League, and we're still chasing top 4. So it's actually, what an opportunity for him.
Yeah.
And he hasn't changed a huge amount, but he's getting things right.
Yeah, and he's calm as well. And he appreciates the fans, I must say. I've been to all the games and just, you know, the moments at the end and we're all chanting Liam. There's a real appreciation there. So far, so good.
So far, so good. Yeah.
Now it's time for our Bet Builder with BetMGM. Remember, you can download the app or head to betmgm.co.uk. So, guys, Wolves against Chelsea. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go strong. I'm going to go for Chelsea win.
It would feel odd if you didn't do it.
Imagine.
Yeah.
No, I think I think we've got this. You know, like we've said, we've spoken about Wolves before, but I think we might get a nice.
Yeah, look,
a nice win
as we discussed, it's if you're going to handpick a team to play away from home right now, you're going to go bottom of the table, right? They're relegated, all but, you know, mathematically to wait for that final decision, but they're going to go down. I think there's going to be corners. I'm going to go 11.5, over 11.5 corners throughout the game. That's on for both teams. There's a lot of corners at the weekend. Yeah. And I think that the way that Wolves are at the minute, they are an open attacking side. They're not sitting in. Rob Edwards has got them playing that high, intense brand of football they liked with Luton. I think it'll be open, and I think there'll be chances of it. Over 11.5 corners.
Yeah, there's nothing to lose for them, isn't it? So I've gone over 3.5 goals. I think João Pedro, the form that he's in, surely he can continue his run. We have shown that we can concede goals, unfortunately, as well. Yeah. In the last week with the 4 goals. So we might win this game 4-1. But I think there's definitely something going on in that back line that we have to be aware of as well. And I think the fact that Wolves have nothing to lose and they will just be attack-minded and they've got a good young kid, I think Mane in the front line as well, he looks good. But we've got a lot of attacking options, a lot of players that can cause problems for a team like Wolves, I think. So,
there we go. So Chelsea to win.
11.5 corners.
And over 3.5 goals.
We will see, we will see. Thank you, guys.